I get it. There are so many things in our lives that are out of our control. Things that show people that show up that we maybe, don't like so much. Maybe they are causing us, hardship in some way. Circumstances that show up. I think we're all experiencing that right now. But so many things show up in our lives and it feels like they take away our power. But do they really? Do they really take away your power, or are you giving it away? Here's what I'm going to suggest today. Today, notice what story you're telling and what role are you playing in your story. Because you know what? That's the one thing that you have that nobody can take. Nobody can tell your story for you. You get to tell your story. And who are you in your story? Are you the person who overcame hardship? Are you the person who showed up in your power every day, who moved with grace, who chose to look at the circumstances but not let them impact you? Not become part of who you are. You didn't have to step into the role that the circumstances were showing you to step into. You could stay with grace and accept what is and move through life in peace, even in the struggle. And so I'm going to tell you that your story is actually a huge part of creating your perception of an experience. That if I tell this story of how everything in my life sucks, and I keep telling that story, that is going to be my perception. I'm just going to keep seeing more of things sucking and keep feeling that feeling of things sucking. Or I can choose a different story. I can choose the story of how I show up powerfully to everything. No matter what happens in my life, I get to show up with, again, grace, and I overcame the struggle, or how beautifully something worked out. I can tell the story of the miracle at the end. Instead of telling the story in the middle where everything sucked, I can tell the story of where I believe it's going. There's always a story, and it's yours. What role are you playing today? In the movie of your life, if I'm watching your story, how are you showing up? What is the story that you're telling everybody of your life? And what is the role that you're playing? I urge you today to choose the role of the empowered, the person who is overcome, the person who shows up and sees the light in the dark. Because that's what we need more of right now. We need more of you showing up, shining your lights. Every one of you is beautiful, and every one of you has this beautiful light to shine, and everybody needs to see it right now. And to all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day, and giving you a big virtual hug. So much love, and see you soon.